Welcome to Crescendo TV. I'm Leo, and we're hanging out with Miss May. So you guys recently put out At Heart. How do you think it portrays you guys as a band and how you've progressed?
It was cool. It was releasing this was like our big swing to be like we're a metal band, not a like young scene band. So it was scary because we have a lot of scene kids. Like we're on Warped Tour. There's like a lot of younger fans, but it was cool. Something we really wanted to do to set our stuff aside, and we got a whole new producer and everything for it, and it came out good. And we're losing some fans, gaining a lot more fans, and all the like we're filtering all the real like metalheads out, and it's awesome because we packed out the amphitheater and it was all like horns up metal kids. So it was sick.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah.
How does the writing process work with you guys as like a whole? Do you guys all get together? Is it like a group effort, or is there?
Yeah, it's a little backwards because a lot of people, at least a lot of bands we know, like there's one guy who writes everything, and he writes all the lyrics, and then everyone just is like puppets and does everything.
Yes.
For us, it's like at least for our last album, we had to sit in a room. We did like 10 days, and we actually write it backwards. All the instruments and everything are done, like the breakdowns, the pauses. And then I literally just put the vocals in over it. So, and I don't have a book of lyrics. I'm lazy. I don't have all that. I like write it on the spot. And yeah, so we do things a little backwards, but that's how we write the songs. And for the new CD, it was cool. We got to sit in like a big room, and we had it all mic'd. It was like Rage Against the Machine. It was awesome. We had big headphones for like 2 weeks in this warehouse in New Jersey with the producer, and we just jammed for 2 weeks and like recorded really crappy versions of the songs, and we're like, and then we'd listen back and be like, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. We've never pre-produced before, so it was cool to like put the good stuff on the CD.
I think it's the best way to like write. As a band, you kind of get everything like from a variety from each member.
Yeah, and that's how we grew up too. Like we're not going with like the technology of like sweet like computer setups.
Yeah.
It's like when we were 15, we were in a basement jamming together, and now we're 21 jamming in a big warehouse with a producer together. So it's the same exact thing. We're just grown up.
What do you think you guys do that keeps your music like different and fresh?
Well, for the new album, our biggest thing is like I'm big on changing the lyrics up a little bit. I listen to a lot of hip hop. I don't listen to a lot of metal stuff, so it was cool to write. It was cool to write about like everyday stuff and stuff I've went through instead of being like a scary metal band.
Yeah.
So, and that's on the last records I haven't done that. So for this record, it was cool to not like fake it and make like, oh, this is a cool breakdown, or these lyrics sound cool. It's just like this is stuff I went through, put it as like a story, put it on the track, and that's like what we call it At Heart and everything. So I think that's the different thing we bring to the metalcore scene. Other than that, we're playing old school metalcore. Nothing like we're not having crazy tunings or anything. No. We're just old school dudes with that a lot of kids listen to. I guess it's crazy.
I like that. I like that you guys call it At Heart for that reason. You guys ever had like any big disasters on tour?
We're actually driving back. So we're from California. We're going to Ohio. So we're in Texas. Got beat up at night. Sun's coming up. This is horrible. So we're in this crappy like soccer van. We're in Tennessee, so close to Ohio, and like we all like smell this oil. I'm like, man, what does that smell? And then like through the vents, I guess throughout like the last 2 hours, it was slowly spraying oil.
Oh no!
And we didn't notice. We're just like, man, it sucks. And the car like just stopped. Our van just like turned off.
Oh my!
And we came out of the van and like it was like a tan line of just oil soot, but we didn't notice because we've been sitting in it for hours. So we got up and there was like body prints on the seats of just where oil was.
God.
And then we had to stay there for a couple hours. We had our friend's short bus picked us up. We left the van and trailer, picked it up like a couple weeks later. But that was like our way back from the first tour. So we got home and everyone's like, oh, how was your tour? You guys are doing band stuff. And we're just like covered in oil and blood. And we're just like, ugh, we hate touring. But it was cool. That was like our biggest disaster.
Was that like the... If you could bring back anyone from the dead, who would it be and why?
Oh, man. I would bring back... Man, this is weird. This is a hard one. It'd be cool to bring back, like, Abraham Lincoln.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I'm a history nerd. So
Yeah, because I bet he's awesome.
I'm sure if he's anything like that new movie that came out, he's a badass.
See, I think that movie's cheesy, but a lot of our friends watched it, so I need to watch it because they're like, it's awesome, it's really cheesy, but like, you gotta check it out, it's sick. So.
I haven't seen it, but I need to see it just because it's Abraham Lincoln, he's fighting vampires.
Yeah, but come on. And when I saw that, I thought it was a joke when I saw the thing, but that's awesome.
If there was a zombie invasion, who do you think would be the first to die in your band?
Oh man, it'd probably be Ryan because he's the laziest. He probably wouldn't run. He'd
No,
be like,
it's whatever.
he'd be watching NASCAR, like just sleeping on the couch, and then he'd just get eaten. He's so lazy.
He should be getting eaten if he's watching NASCAR.
They're all watching NASCAR on the bus right now.
Oh,
There's a race on. We're from Ohio. Come on, NASCAR is awesome.
Oh, I don't know how you do it. So if you died and were like reincarnated, what would you want to come back as?
A rhino.
Man, you were had
That's
no
my favorite
hesitation.
animal because it's awesome. I'd come back
No
as a rhino.
hesitation. That was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Most people are like,
It's like I'm bulletproof. I look awesome. I'm big, and I have
I
like
got
a
a
horn.
huge horn.
Yeah, like you can't beat that. You
Pissed
can't
as
even like.
fuck.
You have to have special bullets to pierce rhino skins. It's awesome.
I mean, I don't know how much you're getting shot at that you need.
The poachers, because I'm awesome. They want my head on them.
I'm talking about just now, but I mean,
Oh, no,
that makes sense now. What's the best memory you've had of Warp so far this year?
Definitely, it's hanging out with the U's because that's like that's. I never was like the hanging up band pictures or anything,
Mhm.
but that was the only band I had posters of in my wall. Them and like Slipknot, but it was like the U's was like awesome, and it's crazy that they like us and hang out with us now. I'm like, oh, Miss Man, what's up? And oh, hey, Levi, let's go catering. And it's just crazy because like if it was 5 years ago, I was meeting those guys from record stores, and I'd be like bawling my eyes out 5 years ago. Now I'm like, oh, hey, dude, let's go catering. And I'm still like, they're awesome. I'm still like, this is the coolest time of my life. This is the coolest time of my life.
Dude, that's great.
That's awesome.
I think that'd be my favorite thing, just being at Warped Tour. I mean, I'm sure playing in front of everybody would be great, but just hanging out with like dudes that you always used to look up
That's
to.
crazy. Like that's like that's like my number one like childhood band, and now like it's like Levi, what's up? And it's crazy.
Alright, to close off, anything you say to your fans?
Stay metal.
Sweet. This was Crescendo TV. Thanks for watching. We're hanging out with Miss May I.
I don't need you anymore.